Okay, good to see you. Welcome. We will be having a live segment here in, let me check the time. We're about 2 minutes away from going live. We'll have an announcement concerning the continuing enhancements or restoration, maybe, of some of the tools that PJNET members have become accustomed to that we are in the process of rebuilding. And we've got some great news for you coming up, and that'll be shared here in less than a couple of minutes. We'll see you then. Well, good evening. It is great to be here with all of you. That's right. And hey, I bring good news today. In case you haven't gotten the memo, let me bring you up for those who haven't heard. Many of you have. I do understand that, but we do have some new faces here tonight. Good to see you, Network. In the past, or recent past, if you've been trying to use the featured tweet scheduler, you've noticed that you can only schedule a tweet one and exactly one time. And once you've done that, you can never schedule it again. That is no longer the case. When you visit the tweet scheduler, you can schedule, right now we have 50. We may actually increase that someday. And if you tweet all those and come back later, you can still tweet not only the top whatever 50 is left plus any new ones. And so we're very excited, and I can tell you that it is already having a very positive impact. The amount of visits, the hits on our tweet gallery have increased by a factor of 500%. Yes, of course, it was pretty bad to start with, to be honest. Okay. So that'll bring you up to date. Now, the technology that makes that possible to do that while remaining in compliance with the Twitter rules regarding duplicative and or substantially similar tweet content will also make it possible for us to reintroduce and bring back what we call the drip engine, where you can custom wordsmith your own tweet and enter it, and you can set it up to tweet automatically on your behalf for you. And it will not only tweet it, but you can set up a schedule that it will reschedule itself. So many of you are already familiar with the drip engine. When we had it, we had to ditch it for the same reason we had to ditch. It's basically we are seeking to comply with the ever-changing landscape of the Twitter terms of service. Okay, so I'm really excited about that. We've also, I've been in contact with some people. We are soon and I say soon, we're going to phase this in probably over a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. So it may be the month of August before we're implemented on this. But remember the good old days of the schedule page when we would have Monday is like Second Amendment, Tuesday is Renew US, Wednesday is Support, well, whatever. There's a theme of the day. We've kind of gotten away from that sort of collateral damage. We didn't want to, but it's collateral damage from the changing Twitter landscape. So now we should be able soon to reintroduce that. And that was a very, very popular page on the patriotjournalist.com website because people have their little, their favorite hashtags, so to speak, their passions for particular topics, and this will allow us to increase the visibility of those hashtags on Twitter overall. It will also increase the brand, the PJNET brand, which has been kind of defanged or toothless for the time being. But we're coming back, folks, and I think that I certainly don't want to say that it's going to be like the good old days because Twitter has made changes that preclude that. However, I can say this: there is reason for optimism. There's reason for hope. There's reason to be excited. I'm excited, and work has already begun on reestablishing the tweet engine. It's rather complex. And you got to be careful not to break the code. We actually had an incident last night where I made what seemed like a insignificant minor change, and no tweets went out last night. When I got up this morning, I found out what the problem was. I fixed it before I went to my day job, and it caught up and everything's back on track. So be encouraged, folks, and get the word out to people who have drifted away thinking that PJNet was down and out and down for the count. Well, No, it's going to take more effort in the future than it has taken in the past. We are going to continue to provide tools to make this very easy for you to be active and participate in meaningful dialogue on Twitter, but we are going to need higher head counts because we simply cannot have the volume of tweets that we once had. Okay? That's the way it is, and I've always said that our goal is to be in compliance. We are guests at Twitter's dinner table, so please don't ask for anything that's not on the table, and please don't eat too much. So that's how we're going to move forward, folks. I'm excited. I'm glad to bring you this news, and I hope that you are as excited to receive it as I am to offer it. And keep your eyes open because over the next 3 weeks, these changes will be implemented, and we need you on board. Thanks for joining in tonight.